Hello, thank you for pressing play. Welcome to A Beer with Bear or Any Other Beverage. We are back with episode 50, and our guest for this week from Las Vegas, Nevada, we have the Delta Bombers. Also back on the show, you guys remember George, the producer, right?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Welcome back, George. Welcome back. So we're at your house. The family's gone for the day. What have you been doing with your free time?
Peeing with the door open, not using coasters, napping.
And watching porn on the big screen TV.
Yeah.
Full blast. So, the Delta Bombers. This is our first recording of 2019, and it's a good one. We talk about, of course, their very popular but very, very simple logo, upcoming album, and how there's only black allowed on stage.
Black clothing.
That's right, black clothing. Beer with Bear is available where podcasts are heard. iTunes, Stitcher, Podcast Republic, to name a few, Libsyn, and SoundCloud.com. If you like what you hear, please be sure to tell a friend. If not, tell someone you hate. Ruin their lives. You can support the show as well as artists who come on by hitting subscribe, leaving a rating, and writing something nice in the comments section. It only takes a minute, and it really helps us out in the rankings. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram under Beer with Bear Pod, and Twitter at Beer with Bear. There you'll find pictures, updates for upcoming episodes, as well as the best way to contact us. Say you're an artist, or maybe just a listener who has a question for us. Don't be shy. We'd love to hear from you. Theme music by Chris Helking, graphic design by Jeremy Fletcher, mixing and post-production by Ryan Miles. Thank you very much and enjoy. Judging by that intro there, you're a fan of the Joe Rogan Experience?
I am. I do like the Joe Rogan Experience.
If he was here right now, he would say powerful facial hair.
That's some powerful facial hair you got there.
All right, then. So I just checked in the cooler. I found me a can of Coca-Cola, and there's some cheese in there, too, just in case you guys need some. For those listening, we're inside the green room at the VFW in Lancaster, California. I'm here with the Delta Bombers.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going, man?
Hi.
How are you?
All right, so let's go around and introduce yourselves. Your name and what you play in the band.
My name is Micah. I play the drums.
My name is Andrew. I play the guitar.
My name is Greg. I play the upright bass.
My name is Chris. I sing and play rhythm.
Chris, how you feeling? I know earlier I saw you break up a fight.
I'm feeling good. Yeah. Well, I mean, like, those things happen, you know?
It was only one that I've seen so far, so not too bad for a Rockabilly show.
Yeah, I mean, like, it happens.
A part-time police officer.
Yeah.
Chris has broken up a lot. Chris is the designated firecracker.
That's right, you're a bartender, right?
Yeah, I also bartend at home. It's a place called Champagne's Cafe on Maryland Parkway. Kind of like a old dive bar style, you know?
Okay, cool. Let's. What's your? So you're a bartender. What's your specialty as far as drink wise? Do you have? Do you do the tricks? Do you do the?
Nah, fuck no, I don't.
You don't squirrel anything around?
Nah, I don't do that. No, I just make the coffee. But I mean, nah, just make sure everybody has their shit. Pretty much it. Stay on it.
All right, cool.
I don't fancy nothing.
So I know you. Okay, so you're a bartender outside of the band. What about the rest of you?
I really don't do too much. I mean, when I'm back at home, my family is in the landscape business, you know. They holding it down. They keeping it green. So whenever I'm it's true.
For those listening, everyone's laughing right now.
Yeah.
Keeping it green out here.
Yeah.
Keeping it green out here.
Can't concentrate with Eminem rapping behind me. No, but yeah, when I'm at home, I help out my family. They do the landscape, and they're a really big supportive backbone, and they can, they let me work when I'm home in between tours, and kind of makes it a lot easier to, pay rent and everything, when being a, starving musician and all.
So I don't really do much of anything at home. Well, I do a lot. I have a son at home, so I take care of him with my fiance Andrea, and I used to be a substitute teacher for a long time. While I was making the music thing happen, and I got dabbled in house painting with my dad, which is really hard work.
So I assume you have an assorted collection of bad ties.
Yeah, I have terrible ties. Yeah, like lots of like Donald Duck, like Looney Tune things. Nobody they're just on sale for $1 a piece at Savers.
What grade was it?
I taught high school.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, I mean it was really cool because I was removed. I was young at the time. I was removed just enough to forget what high school was like. And it was kind of cool to reconnect with like what kids think is cool now, because it's so foreign to you when you're outside of that environment. Like, what is cool to kids right now? And now that I haven't been doing it for a while, I have no clue again. It moves so fast.
I'm the same way. I assume we're all close in age, considering your origin story. You guys talking about how y'all met on MySpace.
Correct.
So I figure we're all close to 30s, or?
Yeah, I'm 30.
30. I'm in my 30s too. Okay, we're all in our 30s, so I can make some references, and it won't go over your head too much.
For me, when I'm home, I teach drum lessons, and then every once in a while I'll substitute teach hot yoga classes with kettlebells.
Oh yeah, that's right. They were telling me that you're a fitness guy, so you stay in shape.
Yeah. It kind of has gone to the wayside a little bit since I joined this band. But it's tough just because this band I'm thankful for it, but it's a demanding job, and you can't really maintain like a class to teach while you're not in town as frequently as you need to be. But with my students for drum teaching, like I just kind of do that whenever I'm home, and I have good families and stuff that I teach, so it's pretty cool.
I like how you mentioned kettlebells, another Joe Rogan reference.
Right, kettlebells, bro.
Hey, they're effective.
So I know you guys come to Outlet pretty often. I saw you guys have your own stop you guys do, which is a teriyaki place.
Yeah, Moe's number 2. Here, I'll let Greg talk about that.
First of all, yeah, if you're about the teriyaki bowls, you gotta go to Moe's too. I mean,
where's it at, Greg?
It's in Santana, right? I believe there's only 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Santana, Anaheim. Where's the 3rd one? Have we been to that one? Who cares? Wherever it's at, Moe's number 2. They're all number 2s or something, right?
It's right there.
Yeah. 108 West Lincoln Avenue, Anaheim, California. Moe's too. We love you, dog.
So that's where you go. You want some good teriyaki, and you're in town.
Man, fucking good. Like that is it makes our trip to Cali.
And Greg eats teriyaki bowls all over the world, man. So he knows the teriyaki.
Yeah.
For those listening, Greg, who is a bass player, is also, when he's not doing this, he's a cook, right? You're a big food guy.
I'm a big food guy. Yeah, I used to be. I used to work in a hotel in food and beverage, and all we did was study food and wine. So I am a foodie. I do like certain types of food, and my spice gotta be with something sweet and shit like that. I like chocolate, I like cheese, whatever. I fuck with wine. I don't like hot sauce, but it's gotta be done right,
So going back to that fight earlier we saw, I overheard some people talking to that. Now, that wasn't the only thing that happened. If you noticed when you guys were playing, the lights were kind of weird. So apparently there was a bartender who used to work here who got fired and was angry about it and stole all the lights for the performance room.
Nice.
So there's supposed to be more light?
Damn. I'm happy there wasn't more light. That was actually perfect.
Oh, really?
I thought it was great.
I hated it. I was trying to take pictures. I was trying to get some good shots. I'm like, the lighting was garbage. I got like a really good shot of you, but you're all red. And you were getting heckled too for your hat. For those listening, he's wearing a San Francisco hat.
That's very terrible. I get heckled constantly for my San Francisco hat because we play in Southern California so often. But now I kind of like it because I feel like I like the heel, like a wrestler that like plays the bad guy. Like I like kind of having that dynamic on stage where Chris is kind of the good guy, he's kind of like the hero, and I get to make like antagonizing remarks and kind of demonize the crowd a little bit. And it's just fun. It's just fun.
So as far as San Francisco, so is it a baseball team, football team? It's just what do you go for typically?
Well, I'm a 49ers fan, and I'm a lifelong 49ers fan, but I don't really like their hats. and the San Francisco hat looks really cool. So I like the wearing the San Francisco hats. People come up to me and talk about baseball. You know, they're like, "Oh man, can you believe what happened with the pitcher in the third inning?" I'm like, "Dude, I have no idea. I know I'm wearing a hat. I'm such a poser." But if you want to talk 49ers football all day, man.
Beautiful. Another thing I wanted to bring up too, I was speaking with your bass player earlier. He was telling me that you guys learned there's a difference between daytime drinking in Las Vegas, where you're from, compared to anywhere other state, any other city.
Oh yeah, I mean definitely. You know, we're from Las Vegas, so Las Vegas is a 24-hour city. You know, I mean, in that being a 24-hour city, there's a happy hour every time. You know, you could go in the daytime and go happily drink in Las Vegas and be, you know, really joyful. But there's a time when we came out to California one time, and I remember we were like, hey, we had a little extra time to kill, and we're like, hey, let's go drink. You know, grab a beer somewhere, and drinking in California in the daytime is not the same. Like, you know, you actually go and you drink in the daytime, and you're actually drinking with people that have problems. Like
the reason why
like people have problems. Like these people,
What are you trying to say?
these people, like, you know, like they're like having a bad day, or like, you know, can't get their life together because they drink in the daytime and stuff like that. It's definitely not a touristy thing. You know, it's not a touristy thing, and it's not a, you know, it's very different from daytime drinking.
So
Vegas,
you're in there
you know?
actually literally having your own happy hour. Meanwhile, people are ruining their lives.
Yeah. You know, it's just, you know, like you walk into a bar in the daytime in Cali, it's just not the same vibe, you know, as in Vegas. You know, people got problems, you know, and nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but not the best solution.
So staying on the Vegas topic, I noticed that whenever I meet somebody I just dropped my phone, from Las Vegas, oh, thanks, that they typically aren't from Las Vegas. Or usually they moved from somewhere else. Are you guys Las Vegas natives?
Yeah, man. I mean, me and Greg are actually born and raised. And then Andrew moved when he was pretty little, so he's pretty much native. And you also at the same time, yeah.
I moved there when I was 3, so I claim it. Yeah.
Right?
Claim it.
So I noticed, like, for instance, in California, whenever somebody's a native of California, you get the California state tattoo on them. What about for Las Vegas? What do you guys get?
Battleborn, 1864.
Damn.
You know, I don't have nothing.
I got a big old Las Vegas sign actually tattooed on my inner arm.
Because I figured maybe it'll be something like, you know, some dice. Since you guys are Rockabilly, put some flames on it. Seems that.
Yeah.
Go ahead and show your tattoo for the microphones.
Yeah,
Oh, that's fucking badass. Hold on.
Yeah, put that mic to the tattoo. Yeah, there is a lot of. I mean, everyone has pride on where they're from. But Las Vegas is such a unique city because, I mean, we have had the fortune of traveling all over the United States, and there's a lot of great places in the United States. And I'm not going to say Las Vegas is the best city because, I mean, who can make that argument about anywhere? But it is a very unique and special place to be from, and I'm happy and proud to be from there.
I have some family that lives up there. Whenever I ask them what they do in their spare time, one of the things they say to go do is go watch Tourist.
Yeah, it's good people watching, man. Like Las Vegas is probably like the people watching capital of the world. Because, I mean, even just like if you're sober enough at 2 a.m. or 3 a.m. going down to the strip and seeing when the clubs let out, like that is a riot, dude. It is a riot. Like women buy shoes that they can't physically walk in.
Yeah, the heels.
And it's incredibly entertaining. But I mean, I guess they look cute at the beginning of the night.
Yeah, I remember my first time playing Vegas. It was a lot of fun, but the thing was I was really broke, going back to the starving musicians, paying my dues. I had to sleep in a car for 2 days with my upright bass.
Oh, yeah.
That's rock and roll right there.
That sounds fun. That sounds like a lot of fun.
And the best part was, because at the time I was a heavy drinker, it could be 4 a.m. I have a headache because I'm in a fucking car sleeping. There's an AM PM right across the way, so beer.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, but we kind of take it for granted because when we're on tour, sometimes you really want a burrito, but it's 4 a.m. and there's nothing you can do. You are going to starve until the burrito place is open at 10:30 a.m. Whereas Las Vegas, you can go buy a garden hose, a burrito, and a tent. Get your nails done. I mean, there's 24-hour gun ranges. There's 24-hour gyms. Like just everything.
What's this place I went to? Apparently, it's like at every gas station out there. Roberto's. I got some carne asada French fries.
Yeah.
Roberto's is a shit, man, especially late at night. Don't ask Greg because he won't go late at night. He tries hard not to.
I never eat at Roberto's in the daytime or sober. No, go ahead. I mean,
Yeah, Roberto's is good, but it's especially good when you've had a few.
Yeah, definitely. When I used to go when we played, it was always a victory thing. After a show, we could get Roberto's, to kind of soak up the alcohol.
I would argue that it's the only time to go eat Roberto's is when you're messed up, man. Because other than that, you're not really going to just want to eat a burrito that's like half grease dripping out of the bottom. Yeah, it's just like running down the size of your arm.
Yeah, I've never had it sober. Next time I go to Las Vegas, I'll probably skip it because it won't be the same.
Yeah, you gotta be in the right mindset.
All right, so say you're not a tourist, you're a local. And what other places do you recommend for somebody going out there? The local spot, not a tourist spot for snacking. Greg, I know you're a big food guy, or any of the rest of you guys. What's a couple of locations?
There's some good Mediterranean food. I really like this place called Parsley's. That place is really good. If you want to get like a good gyro or like half beef, half chicken salad, that's really good. The Great Greek is really, really good. That's a good place to get a gyro salad as well. I enjoy that quite a bit.
I'd recommend the Vietnamese pho place called Pho Kim Long, which is a funny name, but it's a 24-hour pho place, and man, it is amazing.
I'll recommend two. I mean, there's a good taco joint called Tacos El Gordo. It's on Charleston in Las Vegas. I mean, you go in there and get like some some badass tacos, man. Like the tacos are insane. And for the vegan homies out there, there's another place called Pancho's Vegan Tacos, which is like almost all the same Mexican food that you will get, like menudo, all that stuff, pozole. And they'll take your order normally, and they'll all give you all plant-based food. And you just, you go there, you order normal, and everything you eat is like plant-based. So, I mean, I recommend those two.
I want to move out there. I've always thought about moving out to Vegas. Now you guys are convincing me.
And if you like other taco shops, like there's a Riva's that's actually by my house that is actually connected. They have like a little window inside of the bar that's right next door to it. It's called Cool Dog, so it's called CD's Lounge. So you just go up to the window, you click it, and they'll come over and they'll take your order, and you can continue gambling and smoking and drinking and whatever you want to do. And that's 24 hours. So Riva's Tacos.
Yeah, Las Vegas seems like it's one of the things about Las Vegas is pretty awesome. It's like, just like LA, a lot of entertainers go out there, from bands to any other shows. Like LA. That's why I like LA, because all the bands come out here. Same thing with Vegas. They always stop in Vegas. It's one of those cities where it's always happening. I know, for instance, Viva Las Vegas is coming up. You guys are performing.
Homie Oliver in here. Get the homie Oliver.
Hey, what's up, Oliver?
Hello, what's up?
Great set tonight, guys.
Hillbilly Moon Explosion.
I just came back because I forgot my backpack, because I'm a professional.
All right, then. So I'll talk to you a little later. That's Oliver, the bass player for the Hillbilly Moon Explosion.
Did you go all the way to the hotel and then come back?
No, we just went to this Mexican restaurant.
thank God.
Oh man,
We found a Mexican place that's still open.
Oh, good. See, we're on the topic of Mexican food again.
Absolutely, that's all I eat when I'm out here.
What'd you order, man?
I haven't ordered yet because I came back to get my stuff, dude. No, but I'll send you guys our location if you want to join.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you're hungry or whatever. If you're just up for drinking, then I guess, I don't know.
We love tacos. I appreciate that this entire interview is not about the typical music stuff.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool so far.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You guys are in a band.
No, I like that. I like that because yeah, because like every music interview is always the same, like 8 questions, so it's nice.
No, those are coming later.
Oh, okay.
I'm just trying to get to know you guys. They're on my list now. I'm just kind of curious because, like I said, I've you had 3 albums out. You're a rockabilly band from Vegas. We
4
know
albums.
that, but I want to kind of how many?
4.
Oh shit. Okay, 4 albums.
Yeah, we don't really like 3.
Damn.
see Rich, ask him. He knows all.
Hold on, which these guys are. No, like I said, it's more of a conversation, trying to get to know you guys. I'm just sorry that we're sharing a mic like this.
It's okay.
It makes it a little bit more awkward, but not awkward, just a little bit.
The music. For those of you listening, there's music playing in the bar next door, and it's really loud, so we can't have the group microphone on. So we have to pass microphones around, so the volume's strange. That's why.
Yeah. Corn right now or something in there.
Yeah, they're playing Corn.
Earlier it was Dr. Dre and Eminem. Yeah, it's a VFW.
VFW is a great place to get drunk, man. It's a great place because the beers are cheap, and there's like a lot of regulars, but they're always like very friendly and curious when like outsiders come.
Yeah, somebody bought me a Dr. Pepper in there.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, album, what's it called?
The new album that we're working on?
Yeah.
That's actually yet to be revealed.
Oh, okay. So it's a little bit...
it's top secret at the moment. I would like to tell you, but then I'd have to kill you.
We're almost close, right? To like narrowing it down.
We know basically what the album's going to be, but we're trying to keep it a total surprise so we can unleash it all at once.
Okay, so what would you say is the difference between this one and the last 4 you released, as far as the writing process, the style you're going into, direction?
The process has been incredibly different because for the first 4 albums we recorded with a record label called Wild Records, which was completely amazing for us. We signed with them 10 years ago when we were teenagers, and we did so much thanks to them because of their system where it's like old school Sun Records where they own the recording studio. Everything's recorded then and there, live to tape, and the albums are very quick turnaround, and they're efficient to press because it's hard for a band that's young to get good recordings, because recordings are everything. So we did 4 albums with Wild Records. We progressed through them, and even though we were happy with Wild Records, we wanted to move to a big budget studio. So I put a few fillers out for different producers to work with, and I got literally no calls back. I hit like, I'm not going to say names, but I hit like some not major producers, but guys that work in our genre and like do what we want to. Fuck you, Rick Rubin. Yeah, fuck you, Rick Rubin. No replying bastard. Nah, not Rick Rubin for real though. If you're out there, like it'd be awesome if we could work together. So we sent a message to Mark Neal. I had heard about Mark Neal from some recordings he did with J.D. McPherson, Deke Dickerson, Low Straitjackets that I love, and the Black Keys brothers. And he actually hit me back, which I couldn't believe because this guy's won a Grammy. And we let the ball roll. We drove to Georgia to his studio called Soil of the South, and we cut a record, man. And this guy's like literally a music genius. He blew all of our minds.
Their world.
Speaking of not replying, somebody didn't reply to me yesterday.
I didn't reply to you.
That's okay. I chased you down.
Yeah. Bear sent me an email to ask about this podcast, and I didn't reply on purpose because I never know where our mind's going to be at or what our schedule's going to be like, and I don't want to make promises.
You're like, nah, dog.
Because we could easily be right now in a 24-hour donut shop, like drunk and stupid over like some Boston creams. Like it could just be that way.
It's okay though. But luckily for you, and luckily for all of us, I'm a little bit aggressive when it comes to podcast tactics.
Yeah, I can tell. It's good.
I chased you guys down. Same thing happened with another colleague of yours from Wild Records, Victor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I would email him, talk to him, say, let's arrange this, and then he would say, yeah, it would never happen. But for those who don't know, Victor's actually an old friend of mine. So I'm like, Victor, I'm your friend. Reply to me.
Victor's a really good friend of mine. I played in a band called the Rhythm Shakers for 3 or 4 years with Victor.
Okay, cool.
And yeah, I've been all over the world with him.
Yeah, what I was going to say is what happened was the same thing. He wouldn't. I found out he was going to be at the, what's it called? The bar that was in Rosemead that closed down. Spikes, there we go. So basically I saw you posted he was there, so I chased him down. I'm like, hello, Victor. He's like, oh, hey.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Yeah, and same thing, I got it. No, typically if an email doesn't work, I'll just come hang out. Because I know also, too, not that you're avoiding me, I know sometimes you guys just get busy.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a touring band.
Yeah.
I understand.
Well, I mean, I guess now I'm going to make a snobby remark, which I don't mean to. Does this not apply to you whatsoever? But a lot of times, like internet radio stations hit us up for interviews, and I love doing interviews because it's just a cool medium that we don't normally do because there's just not many of them. But a lot of times, like these internet radio stations have like literally 4 listeners.
Oh yeah.
On like really good day, and I don't want to call it a waste of time, but like we could just put the energy somewhere else because like we can't drive to someone's house that's an hour outside of the way, and it's just hard to do an interview an hour long and. For like basically no listeners.
No, I understand 100% completely. That's why it's the same thing. I bring us what's it called, a mobile setup. That way I can come to you guys at your convenience.
Yeah, and you have listeners, so that's nice.
Yeah, it's more than 4.
Yeah, somewhere between.
Yeah, it goes up and down depending on the guest. And like I said, okay. So where the fuck were we? I totally lost our train of mind. Oh, we're talking about Wild Records.
That's right.
Wild Records and a new record company you're working for.
Yeah. So we're not working with a record company at the moment. I mean, we're open to all paths. We might self-release. We might sign with someone to release this next record. We don't know. I mean, it could end up being Wild Records for all we know. I don't know. There's the Backstreet Boys playing in the background. It's really distracting.
It's absolutely perfect.
What shirt are you wearing today? Are you wearing? Dang it.
All black.
Man, Micah usually has a Britney Spears shirt on, but right now it's all black.
The Spice Girl shirt. Spice Girl. Yeah.
So I want to talk about your merch. I bought me some Delta Bomber merch, and I gotta say, the logo, it's amazing. I don't know what artist you got to do that logo, but yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Man, that logo has done such great.
You must have spent a fortune for that logo.
No, that logo was totally free. I know exactly what happened because I was so interested in how it happened. I went to my old MySpace messages from 2012 to figure it out. So what happened was I suggested a motorcycle sweater in chat for our stage show. We had these motorcycle sweaters. I'm like, okay. So
hot as fuck, by the way.
Huh?
Hot as fuck on stage, by the way.
Thick motorcycle sweaters, and I was like, all right, we'll put a skull in the middle, and you put the Delta Bombers, in that text around it. And so we made these motorcycle sweaters, and they didn't quite look like the logo now, but they were close. And then we were have a t-shirt conversation, and I suggested to our bass player, Ozzy at the time, I was like, Ozzy, how about we emulate the motorcycle sweater? Let's do a simple skull with the Delta Bombers. And Ozzy used a friend of his to generate that image. And I have it right there. Like I'm so weird. Like I can look at that conversation and then just like that was a magic moment in the band because like we created a powerful symbol out of like nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, the reason I was saying I was making a joke that he spent a lot of money on it because it was such a simple logo, just Delta Bombers with the skull, the little crossbones.
I think I heard secondhand that the girl who did a great job by the way. I don't even know her name, which sucks. But she Googled like skull and crossbones. And it was like the 6th or 7th skull and crossbones that came up, and she just like took the clip art and just had a font that basically matched the motorcycle sweater, and that was that.
And it looks perfect too because you see that shirt everywhere. I mean, you see that shirt everywhere. People posting online too. You guys repost them. It was even on a UFC fighter, Ashley Evans Smith, because I'm a big fan of the UFC. And, with a walkout song.
Yeah, Ashley Evans.
Is she coming to our show tomorrow? I think she's coming to our show tomorrow.
Yeah, Ashley was supposed to come to our show last night.
Yeah,
I'm not sure she's busy with. We haven't met her personally yet, but we have spoken to her online. She walked out to a fight with our song "The Wolf," which was a complete surprise to us.
A UFC fight.
Yeah, it was a UFC fight. Somebody sent me a video of it, and I was like, "Oh my god, that's our song, "The Wolf," and her nickname in the ring is She Wolf, I believe.
I think so.
Yeah, she has wolf tattooed across her belly. And man, she's a great fighter. I tell you what, dude, I would not want to piss her off.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a fan of the sport itself. That's why I knew who it was when I saw her with the shirt and I heard the song because I saw that fight too. And like I know she trains out of Santa Ana, I believe.
She's from Santa Ana.
Yeah, so she trains out here. So I thought maybe she would catch a show this weekend. Hopefully she does.
She's good friends with. She's good.